Sustainable Transport Company, has been very passionate about developing an electric motor scooter. And actually not only scooters, but you've got a couple of electric bikes.
That's right, yeah.
Anything on two wheels but electric. And it's a fantastic little machine. It looks great. It's an excellent commuter machine. And what I like about it is that it's completely silent.
Yes, it is. And you can ride it all night with lights on, and it'll hardly detract from the rain. So the lights really don't take... you can ride them at night time, daytime, anytime you like.
So it's completely electric, no
yes,
fuel?
Yes, it is. Yeah, no, and very clean because it's only electric. And all you need to do is plug them in like you're plugging in an iron. Okay, it's as simple as plugging in an iron to charge them up.
Right. And how long are you going to have to charge it up for?
You can get probably 50% in an hour. You can get 80% in 3 hours. And I mean, you can ride say 30 k's, 40 k's, charge it up for another hour, and then get another 20 k's out of it.
Right.
I mean, that's really attractive to have that feature.
So at the end of the day, you would just plug her in, leave her overnight, and then get back on it the next day, and away you go.
That's right, exactly. Plug it in and leave it. That's what we do here.
Yes.
We just leave it at night time, plug it in, and it's all ready to go. How many Ks it's done here, sitting here? It's done about 20 Ks just sitting here. That's how to go a long way without going anywhere.
Tell me the reason why you've created these electric scooters.
Well, I've got a background in sustainability myself. I was originally farming, broadacre biological farming, and so it's a really interesting exercise because Mother Nature does everything if you create the right climate. I'm trying to create the right climate with these electric scooters, you see, and I've also got a long history in transport-related matters, mostly road transport, just road construction. The present system isn't sustainable because it's taking up too much room, okay, so it's going to reduce the amount of bulk of vehicles on the road.
Okay.
That's number. And in your car parks, hospitals, anywhere there's a car park, we bring these in and replace a lot of the bulk of vehicles, which is only really for commuting purposes anyway.
Yes, yes. So who's the market aimed at?
It's actually a broad range market from everybody, from the family. If you just say it's a family related vehicle, that'd be absolutely right. From dad going to work, mother going shopping, kids going to university, higher education, occupations like nursing, that sort of thing.
Yeah, it's a really easy bike just to jump on and go. There's no noise. There's no exhaust fumes. Well, it's something to consider. Electric scooters from the Sustainable Transport Company. The Perth Bike Show has been a massive event here. 3 days of non-stop action and a lot of new releases from all the manufacturers. In fact, while I go in there and have a look at the rest of the stuff that's on show, we'll go and check out what Keith's gone to see with BMW, their new sports bike release.
We're here at Auto Classic BMW. No, don't panic. We've not changed two wheels for four. We're still sticking with the two wheels. But I've got to say, BMW over the years have produced some amazing sports cars. Their bikes, on the other hand, are, how can we say it, been a bit boring. You know, you can imagine the bloke who owns a BMW going home, getting off his bike and putting on a nice comfortable pair of slippers, nice comfortable jumper and smoking a pipe. But those days have changed. In fact, they started to change not long ago. Charlie Boorman and Ewan McGregor decided to do a trip, long way up, round, down, inside out and all that sort of stuff. And they decided to go with BMW motorcycles. KTM, you missed out big time. Now, it became everyone who wanted to do adventure of motorcycling went to BMW. But still, the people on the road bikes, it was boring. You still had those two big lumps sticking out the side, even with the K1300. It's a nice bike, don't get me wrong, but it's a BMW. But now, things have changed. You want to come and have a look at this. here it is. Erwin, pleased to meet you, mate.
Pleasure to have you.
Now, you're going to talk to me about this little bike here. S1000RR.
Correct.
Not S1000RR. Double R.
R.
Okay, tell me a little bit about it, mate. Apparently, it's the nuts.
It's the duck's nuts. It's the absolute fire breather. Awesome power to weight ratio. 183 kilos dry, 193 horsepower. So
183 kilos dry. Let's talk about. No one rides a dry bike. They have fuel in it. They have oil in it. Yep. 205 kilos. That's
205 kilos, fully fueled with
That's
ABS
better.
brake.
Now then, it's got inline four.
Absolutely.
So it's carried on from like the GSXRs and all that sort of thing.
Yep.
Same sort of motor.
So it's competing directly with the inline four cylinders, the GSXRs, ZX10 Kawasaki, and Honda Fireblade.
Okay. Power to the rear wheel. 160 brake horsepower. Is that right?
Correct.
Wow, that is awesome. Now, how does this come standard?
It comes standard with a four-way mapping for wet riding, normal road riding, and 2 race modes with road tyres or slicks, depending on what you're using on the track.
So it's not like a traction control, it's just a different style of ride, or is it traction control?
No, it's power mode setting.
Power mode setting,
Yep.
is it, right?
It does come as an optional extra to have traction control and ABS, but as a standard bike, it comes equipped with four-way power mapping and a factory quick shifter as well,
And it's got a quick shifter fitted on.
as standard.
Wow. Now, we've got to say, what sort of price we're looking at for this baby?
Right away for a
Being this is
standard bike,
BMW, and we've been looking at the price of some of the cars, some of the bikes. Go on.
we've been pricing this bike extremely aggressively, so as a standard bike, it's 23,200 right away, all on road.
Kidding me.
And if you decide that you want to go for a fully option one, which includes your ABS brakes and traction control, it's 25,700 right away.
That's not bad. That's not bad. Now, this is obviously going to lend itself to the track.
Correct.
Have you sold any for the track?
Yep.
Anybody
absolutely.
interested? Yeah?
Yep, we've taken a number of orders, so a lot of our guys are jumping in early to avoid delay for delivery. They're going to be one of the first to have the bikes allocated when we do receive them.
That looks so much like a K100, it's silly. Hey, look at that, isn't that amazing? Tell us a bit about it. Well, ladies and gentlemen, the new 1600cc Triumph Thunderbird. I've been waiting to have a look at this thing in the flesh too. Oh, she's a big girl.
Well, I hope you enjoyed the motorcycle and scooter show from Perth. It was a fun 3 days, wasn't it?
Definitely exciting, and yeah, we had
Some great machines there. Absolutely superb.
unbelievable. Some of the ways that they configure a bike.
Yeah,
Just
incredible. Now, next week we're looking at trials riding. We're going trials riding. Well, I'm not going trials riding, nor are you, but we're looking at the boys that do trials riding.
Yeah, definitely. We're going to check out the boys down at 2J and their state title. So we'll go have a.
And they're going to tell you all about what makes a trial bike special.
Definitely, yeah. Tell us how they work, why they're built the way they are. This section's a bit tricky for the A graders. Obviously not for Lewis Nolan.
The worst thing is just watching the rocks. You just got to miss those rocks down there.
You can see them from the top here quite badly.
Yeah, and just so your back wheel don't hit it and throw you out. You just want to get to the peg, to the tape, and then boom.
Unlucky. These two young boys are competing for the state championship, and they're brothers.
You wouldn't take one of these trials riding then?
No, it would be exciting though.
It would be, wouldn't it?
I don't think Triumphs will let me scratch one.
Nah. Hope you enjoyed the show. We'll see you again next week.
On Two Wheels is brought to you by the following sponsors.
lucky. No, he's going to go off the step. No, he's not. That's one way of coming up. Now I see why you came third. Now, ladies and gentlemen, this is the Australian champion. This is how you do it. And now I would move. There you go, ladies and gentlemen.